Just when it seemed the British royal family had moved past the turbulent legal battles of recent years, a major new development has emerged concerning Prince Andrew that could potentially reopen one of the most controversial chapters in recent history. For a long time, the public narrative focused primarily on the civil case brought by Virginia Giuffre, which ended in a settlement in 2022. However, top legal experts in the United States have now dropped a bombshell, revealing that a second woman has come forward with serious allegations, and the details of her story could trigger a brand new legal crisis for the Duke of York. To understand the weight of these claims, we have to look at the source. The information comes from Brad Edwards, one of the most prominent attorneys regarding the Jeffrey Epstein victims. Edwards, who famously represented Virginia Giuffre, has gone on record stating that this second woman, whose identity remains protected, has provided a detailed account of being trafficked to London, specifically to meet Prince Andrew. This isn't just an internet rumor. This is coming from a legal team with a history of bringing these cases to high-profile settlements. Perhaps the most damaging aspect of this new allegation is the timeline. The accuser claims the events took place in 2010. This date is critical because it was 2 years after Jeffrey Epstein had already been convicted and imprisoned for sex offenses in 2008. Prince Andrew has previously defended his association with Epstein by suggesting he was cutting ties or was unaware of the full extent of Epstein's behavior. But if these allegations are proven true, it would place the prince in direct, intimate contact with an alleged victim well after Epstein's criminal conviction was public knowledge. The specific details of the claim are stark. According to reports, the woman was flown to London and hosted directly at the Royal Lodge in Windsor, Prince Andrew's longtime private residence. The allegation is that misconduct occurred within the walls of this royal home. But the story gets even more surreal. The accuser claims that the very next day, following the alleged incident, she was treated as a guest of honor. It is reported that Prince Andrew personally took her on a private tour of Buckingham Palace, which allegedly included having tea in the private quarters. This juxtaposition of alleged abuse one night, followed by the grandeur of the palace the next morning, paints a disturbing picture of how these interactions were allegedly normalized. Politically, this comes at the worst possible moment for the prince. He has been reportedly resisting pressure from King Charles to vacate the 30-room Royal Lodge and move to smaller quarters. These new headlines, linking the property directly to the Epstein scandal, may weaken his hold on the home and further alienate him from the core working royals. Legally, the 2022 settlement with Virginia Giuffre does not grant Prince Andrew immunity from other accusers, and Brad Edwards has indicated that a new civil lawsuit is being actively considered. As of this moment, neither Prince Andrew's legal team nor Buckingham Palace has issued a formal response to these specific new accusations. But with high-profile lawyers involved, this story is developing rapidly.